Conor McGregor has agreed to fight Logan Paul. I mean, this is crazy.
It's going to be in India, and it's a boxing exhibition. Which is like a fake fight. It's not going to count towards a real record.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I would be excited to see this. I think Conor McGregor's maybe trying to ease himself back into the ring. He says he wants to do UFC after this, so we'll see if he stays true to that. But apparently, he hasn't won like a fight in like 7 years,
Yeah,
or something like that.
Yeah, he hasn't won a fight in over 7 years. I mean, the last time you seen him fight was probably back in 2021 when he broke his leg. That was a nasty.
Oh, that sucked, man. People were so hyped to see him back in the ring, and then he literally kicked and got checked. The guy checked the kick, and his leg broke like a twig. That's why you got to drink your milk, kids. Don't believe the hype. Don't drink coconut milk. Don't drink almond milk. It's whole milk or 2%, baby. That's what grows your bones.
I mean, hey, my co-host could be telling the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I've never broke a bone. I skateboarded my whole life. I played football. I've had nasty falls, nasty hits, and never broke a bone because I drank real milk.
Hey, I mean, that could be true, but people
build up your calcium.
People were saying the reason why Conor McGregor is fighting Logan Paul is because at first he wanted to fight Logan Paul. You know, he wanted to go after the big fish, but Logan Paul wanted him.
It's a big payday.
It would have been a bigger payday, but Jake Paul wanted him to basically get UFC to back him up. But you already know that Dana White and
from
USC.
They're saying that he has to coordinate this and all of that.
Yeah, him and Dana White ain't on the best of terms. You know they hate each other. They don't like each other at all.
Him and Conor?
Dana White and Jake Paul. Remember Jake Paul made the video about him, and he always makes music videos about him.
Yeah, but this is Logan.
No, but okay.
Just because it's his brother?
No. Basically, what's going on is that this wasn't originally supposed to be Logan Paul. It was supposed to be Conor versus Jake. But Jake wanted UFC to back up Conor McGregor, and Dana White didn't want to.
Oh, yeah.
So,
but like he's saying he would let it slide with Logan?
Yeah, he let it slide with Logan because Logan is
an entertainer?
That Logan's working with WWE. He was a United States champion. He's working with WWE. UFC, WWE are both signed with TKO, the whole conglomerate. That's the whole basically... that owns both of them. It's basically the label that owns both of them, and it's easy. So it's not basically you're not going against a competitor. So that's easy money to be split. You ain't
getting a guaranteed decent payday.
Guaranteed decent payday. So that's one thing he has to go with. And Logan Paul isn't out here talking ish about Dana White, but Jake Paul is actually it's like you can look up Jake Paul dissing Dana White. He has music videos of him dissing Dana White, saying "F Dana don't pay his athletes. He over there as a slave owner. He's doing all this other stuff." And like he's always saying that. So tisk. So I mean, Conor McGregor's gonna fight Logan. I mean, they just said this may draw more people than Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Clip, right?
It's not. It's just a funny little clip. You can play the video.
Stay on your
goodness.
And it was Conor, Joe, who initiated the take.
Basically saying the rumors about me fighting
with the Ambani family to face Logan Paul in the boxing exhibition in India. I have agreed I will seek my return to the octagon. I will then seek my return to the octagon. And that tweet itself from Conor McGregor's X account got 4.6 million.
But I mean, some people aren't believing it because Conor McGregor was supposed to be in UFC 303, but he backed out. So, I mean,
injury, right? That's what he said.
That's what he's allegedly said because of an injury. So, I mean, we really don't know if he's really going to go back to the octagon. He may be doing this for a big payday. But, I mean, it's other people also in the works of trying to steal Logan Paul away from Conor McGregor, like Roy Jones Jr. I told you how Roy Jones was like, oh, yeah, you give me $20 million, I'll take the fight. We'll make it a real fight. Odds be way better than Mike Tyson's because I guess he's saying his legs are more healthier. He'll be able to move around. He'll be able to throw more punches. And also, I guess he's a legend that he'll fight until Logan Paul knocks him out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be an interesting fight. Logan Paul definitely surpassed my expectations when he fought Floyd Mayweather.
True.
A lot of people called that fight a draw, which is crazy because it's supposedly the greatest boxer of all time, and you had a novice give you a draw. Especially when he came out doing those crazy haymakers and Floyd did nothing but cover up. That was definitely. I know they said, "Oh, he didn't really punch him," but it's not a good look. Just to be like protecting yourself and have a dude wailing on you.
True.
And
Remember when
Conor McGregor also fought Floyd, and I think he lost in like the 10th round. They called the fight, but I watched the highlights, and honestly, it looks like Conor McGregor was killing him for like 6-7 rounds straight, and then the last few rounds. Floyd kind of started unloading on him, and but the call of the fight, like when he called the fight and said, "Oh, he's done," like waved him off, like
phony.
It looked like way too early because he was still in it. He was still moving. He wasn't like drunk and like wobbling, like God, like he's teeter tottering. It was nothing like that, and he wasn't like out of it or anything. So I honestly don't know why they called it, but. Floyd did the rope-a-dope and just let a UFC fighter that's used to a shorter fight get tired in the late rounds and then beat up on him in like the last 2 or 3 rounds, and they called the fight. But I think if they let the fight finish, I don't know if they were going to do 10 or 12, I don't remember. But if there was just only going to be 10 rounds and he finished him with like only 2 minutes left, I think if he would have just I think that's why they called it, because I think if they didn't call it and it went to the scorecard, I think Conor 100% would have won.
True. I mean, yeah, he wasn't.
And that would have been crazy. Every highlight video I seen when I went to the comment section,
was like Conor won. Conor
was
won.
Like, oh, I'm so surprised in Conor's ability. He's never boxed before, and he was like kind of piecing him up, Floyd, for certain parts of the fight, and like taking advantages. Like, or when he's in this one stance that's like untouchable, he was touching him what no one has ever done. And like on all these comments that were even Floyd fans giving it up to Conor. True. I'm not a huge Conor fan, but I do think he is super entertaining. I think he'll beat Logan Paul.
But how much do you believe in the exhibition boxing matches?
If he learns from his mistakes, if he gets in enough cardio shape that he can last 10, 12 rounds, or if they make it an 8-round fight, I think that would be perfect. Because I think he has the cardio for that. So he's got to learn from that and make it where if he does take a boxing match, it's only like 8 or 10 rounds, not a freaking like 12-round match when he's a novice. That doesn't make sense when you're used to like 3 or 5-round fights in the UFC. Because I think all fights that aren't championship fights are only 3 rounds.
Yeah,
they're like super short.
Yeah, they are super short. And I mean,
and if you judge the fight off of that, like he would have won off of the first 3 rounds 100%. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. He definitely would have won that. I mean, I don't really know how much I believe into these exhibition fights. A lot of these just be glorified entertainment. A lot of it's just entertainment.
It's like WWF.
Yeah, they already know who the winner is. They just trying to put on a show until then. But I mean, Logan Paul's record in boxing isn't the greatest. I mean, he had a draw with KSI. He had a draw with Floyd Mayweather. He beat the Dylan Dennis dude that was like trying his wife and everything.
Duke Dennis?
No, Dylan Dennis. Oh. Horrible. Dylan Dennis, and then like he ended up fighting. He didn't end up getting in the ring. He basically didn't do anything. He ran around. It was like one of the boringest fights ever, and everybody booed him. But I mean, so Logan Paul really hasn't knocked anybody out. I mean, he did show something with Floyd Mayweather, but he's like 30 times bigger than Floyd Mayweather, so I don't really know how much I really count that. But I do know this fight, it won't be no snore fest. It ain't gonna be like rope a dope. I don't think Logan and Conor McGregor are gonna actually like run around the ring. They really gonna fight. But I honestly feel like when there's the whole press conference, all Conor McGregor gonna do is talk about, I really wanted to fight your brother, but he was scared.
I really want to fight your brother.
But I mean, I guess I won the consolation prize. I mean, if Roy Jones Jr. saying he'll accept $20 million, I know Conor McGregor and Logan Paul can generate way more than $20 million. Cause
you think way more?
Yeah, because Logan Paul can gain an audience, and also.
You think Conor's bigger than Mike Tyson? Is that what you're telling me? And you think Logan's bigger than Jake, even though Jake's the boxing dude, like the one that takes it more serious? Is that what you're telling me?
I think with Mike Tyson, you know about Mike Tyson, about what he did in the ring, and with Conor.
No, I'm asking you.
What?
Is Conor McGregor a bigger draw right now than Mike Tyson? And is Logan Paul a bigger pull right now than Jake Paul? I want to know. What do you think about each one of those?
Nah, I
Jake
think,
Paul,
yeah,
Logan Paul, who's a bigger pull?
I mean, Jake Paul's a bigger pull. Jake Paul's a way bigger pull than
Logan, right?
Than Logan Paul.
And then who's the bigger pull, Mike Tyson or Conor?
Maybe Conor. Conor has more of a shot. I think more.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you're saying, like, oh, they're gonna do more. But it's like, will they really? If they're not even on their if that fight's not even on technically on that level.
I mean, it was kind of cheating with the whole Jake Paul and Mike Tyson because they had it on Netflix.
BS, yeah.
And it was like everybody, like, how do you really count?
Everybody and their mama got Netflix.
Everybody and mama got Netflix. Like, are you just counting everybody? Like, oh yeah, you have Netflix, you watch it. You watch it for 2 minutes on Netflix, you watch it. Like, I mean,
their stats are different, yeah.
Yeah, of course. And you already know when Mike Tyson showed his butt cheeks, everybody tuned in.
You got excited.
Horrible. You a hater, but I mean, everybody tuned in for that. So, like, are you counting that?
Everyone tuned in for that's not what they tuned in for, Coach. Oh my God, you want to see the jock strap back?
Exactly. So, I mean, they had that thing. So, I really don't know how they're gonna do this. It's gonna be on ESPN. This is gonna be like one of them Danza type of things. Like, what
Bonanza.
is Danza?
Oh,
the thing that
Dawson or Danzon, whatever it is.
Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Shout
out Devin Haney. Shout out Devin Haney. Poor little Devin. Why wasn't that a topic?
Why you wanted to try? I didn't know you want to talk shit about Devin Haney.
Devin always gets his talk.
I mean, he it's already bad enough. I don't like how Devin. I mean, we talked about.
So
this.
What was this girl doing?
He was basically talking to Young Thug.
Oh yeah,
and
his
she tried to lie.
was crying to Young Thug, saying, "I only want you." How is a dude in jail a better option than you, my dog? That's what I want.
He gotta change Muslim.
You're going out sad like Travis Hunter right now, and I love Travis.
True, they made sure
it's unforgivable. Right,
but
you need to bounce back, Travis. You'll do better.
You seen what happened? How he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to court against Ryan. I'm not going to court against Ryan Garcia," and the whole little,
because he's scared because Ryan Garcia whooped him already.
Yeah, he's trying to sue him
and then
for assault.
For whatever reason, he got that fight thrown out.
Mm-hmm. He said he had
he's like, I'm back to undefeated.
Yeah,
he didn't have no steroids.
That's what he was trying to allegedly.
It's crazy that people, like all kinds of fighters, take protein or whatever powder whenever they work out, and if it has traces of anything that they don't know about, now they're using steroids. Ryan Garcia definitely didn't look like he was on steroids. Yeah, and he made weight, so it's like.
I mean, he must
I think
weigh
Devin
about
Haney's
2-3 pounds.
I think. Oh yeah, he did miss it, but I mean, it wasn't like by like
it wasn't
15,
a lot.
20 pounds.
Nah.
I don't know. I think Devin Haney's a sore loser. He's just mad that he got mollywopped.
He got mollywopped in that. He's suing them. I mean, he was at one point. Well, he's suing them. He got Ryan Garcia suspended for a whole year. Ryan Garcia ended up getting that fight. He would get an exhibition fight that he was going to do overseas in like Japan or something like that. But like that ended up getting canceled because he just hurt himself in training a couple weeks ago. But like, I mean, it's funny how Devin Haney still don't got no fight lined up. He's saying like this ruined his whole reputation. He can't bounce back from this. So I mean, and then on top of that,
I don't know what he's gonna do.
He got the whole Young Thug situation with his whole girl, and it's weird how his girl is saying, "Oh, this is old," but like you talking about the Diddy situation. Young Thug was just in jail.
He was talking about stuff that happened a month ago.
Yeah, exactly. Like
that's not 2 years ago.
It wasn't the stuff wasn't adding up at all. I mean, I don't know how they gonna handle this. Hopefully, this doesn't end up like the whole Travis Hunter situation where people making like hoodies.
Deactivate your account.
People making hoodies and sweatshirts out of it.